Hey friends, day 14, Peace be with you. That is our title of the devotion today, and it starts with these words from Luke chapter 24, verses 36 to 43. While they were talking about this, Jesus himself stood among them and said to them, Peace be with you. They were startled and terrified and thought that they were seeing a ghost. He said to them, Why are you frightened, and why do doubts arise in your hearts? Look at my hands and my feet. See that it is I, myself. Touch me and see, for a ghost does not have flesh and bones as you see that I have. And when he had said this, he showed them his hands and his feet. Yet for all their joy, they were all still disbelieving and wondering. And he said to them, Have you anything here to eat? They gave him a piece of broiled fish, and he took it and ate it in their presence. Let's tuck in. The story of Jesus begins and ends in peace. The angels proclaim peace to Mary, mother of Jesus, and to the shepherds. And upon his resurrection, Jesus himself proclaims peace to his disciples after he endured great pain and death. The peace of Christ is very different from any worldly peace. It is not something we can create or obtain by mastering our own lives. The peace of Christ comes from an otherworldly love and grace, a love that sends God's Son to earth as a vulnerable baby to show the world what love feels like. In many Christian traditions, there is a part of the service that includes a time for the congregation to pass the peace. We leave the comfort of our regular pew, don't you dare sit in my seat, to turn to our neighbors and speak the words, peace be with you, and receive the words, and also with you. This tradition is more than a simple exchange or greeting. It is a covenant, a promise, shared between believers that they are living towards the ever-expanding peace of Christ. The act of passing the peace is one of extending unfathomable grace and unconditional love to our neighbors, to the stranger, to the one standing next to us. And often that person is not one we would necessarily choose. They might not prefer us either. No matter how broken or smelly or don't have it all together we might be, we are invited to join in the chorus of those who come in peace, just as Christ taught us, together. A blessing for when you want more. To be fully known and fully loved in all our humanity, that is a God-sized project. Blessed are we, thankful that we can live our human-sized lives in the glad company of the vulnerable and the broken, the imperfect made whole in the love of God through Jesus Christ. Thank you for being here today, friends. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And you are loved, you are valued, and you are enough just as you are. Take care.